Welcome to the Old World First Impressions / Review series, where I'm going to upload about 3 videos a week, just going over the armies of the Old World. Now, most, if not all, the videos at the time you watch this are actually uploaded already behind my members only wall. So if you are impatient and you want to see another video now, and you don't want to wait for the next one to come out on YouTube here, just go ahead and click on the playlist, see if the one you want is already available. Most of them are there, and real soon they'll all be there. Click on that and join the channel when you watch it right now. Otherwise, let's get into the review.
Okay, Warriors of Chaos. So, you can have 0 to 1 Chaos Lords or Demon Prince, 0 to 1 Exalted Champion or Sorcerer per 1,000 points.
Yes.
Chaos Warriors, Chaos Marauders and Forsaken, Chaos Knights, Marauders and Horsemen, and Chaos Warhounds are all core.
Nice.
There's no restrictions on any of those.
But all the chosen variant or the really strong stuff, those are going to be special or
more special?
I was about to say special or rare, but they're all going to be special.
Well, Chosen Warriors and Chosen Knights, you can only have 1 per half.
No, 1. Just 1 unit of chosen. You only have 1 unit of chosen warriors or 1 unit of chosen knights.
Right. So, like, you're not getting a lot of chosen.
Yep.
Which is surprising. I thought that there'd be maybe a variant of Chaos Lord or Demon Prince that allowed you to take them one or two.
No, it's probably for the better. They seem pretty damn strong.
For their points?
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about Champions of Chaos. That's where you see your Chaos Lord. They have 3 tiers of hero. We'll talk about the highest one, but Chaos Lord, Exalted Champion, and Aspiring Champion. But before we do, there's a bunch of special rules we probably have to cover first. So they have Chaos Armor, 5+. That's an important rule. They have Ensorcelled Weapons, Gaze of the Gods, Mark of Chaos Undivided, and Rallying Cry. My everybody's Rallying Cry. And they may all purchase a Mark of Khorne, Nurgle, Slash, or Tzeentch at 10 points per model. But let's go over the specials.
Oh, so Chaos Armor is X.
So Chaos Armor
has also all sorts of different values then, eh?
Yeah, it's an interesting mechanic in this edition. Excuse me. So Chaos Armor X, a model with a special rule, has a ward save of any wound suffered. An armor value of the ward save is shown by the bracket in Chaos X. So
yeah,
these models all come with a 5 of ward save.
In addition, a wizard with a special rule can wear armor without penalty.
So not bad there. So now we have an idea for Chaos Weapon. Chaos Armor.
Yep. And Chaos Weapons are Ensorcelled Weapons. A hand weapon. Once again, only affecting a very specific kind of weapon. So if you've seen our other videos, we talk about this a little bit. But hand weapons only get an AP.
Yep.
They get 1 point of AP.
We have Gaze of the Gods. During the command sub-phase of their turn, a character with a special rule may choose to roll the Gaze of the Gods table.
Bunch of random stuff happens.
You roll a d6. If you roll a 1, damned by chaos. The champion is beset by the visions of the realms of chaos. This model becomes subject to stupidity for the remainder of the game. If they already have this rule, they suffer a -1 modifier to leadership down to 2.
Yep. So when does Gaze of the Gods take place?
In your command, you can do it at the start of your command phase every turn.
So it can be, they don't stack.
Let's see, I haven't read them yet. So number 2, Unnatural Quickness. The champion, to the champion, time itself seems to slow around them. Until the start of your next turn, the model gains +1 modifier to their initiative to
so until the start of the next turn.
So +1 initiative buff.
But this Damned by Chaos
so next we have
is
Iron
not
Skin.
until the next turn.
No, Damned by Chaos is...
So you can get that stacked multiple times.
No. No, Damned by Chaos you can, sorry.
Yeah, Damned by Chaos you can.
Every time you roll a 1, it gets stupid, it gets harder and harder.
Yep.
Otherwise, Unnatural Quickness. If you roll a 3, Iron Skin. Beneath their Baroque armor, the champion's skin becomes like iron. Until you start the next turn, the model gains +1 modifier their toughness to a maximum of 10, so +1 toughness.
Yep.
Without going through all the
Murderous Mutations, +1 weapon skill.
Yeah, thank you.
Dark Fury is +1 to the attacks. And Apotheosis, much like Damned by Chaos, looks like it stacks.
No, that's a bad way of saying it. This one is remainder of game. So if you roll a 6, you get a permanent buff. Remainder of the game.
But if you roll 6 again, it buffs again.
Yeah.
So 1 and 6 are stackable.
No, but sorry, what I'm trying to say is this one is permanent. This is not until you start next turn.
Right.
The champion is blessed with demonic vitality for the remainder of the game. This model gains a +1 modifier to both their strength and leadership characteristics to a maximum of 10. So I will risk that every turn. Every turn roll these.
Yeah.
Every turn I will. So they come with full plate armor and heavy hand weapons. Lance if mounted.
So a Chaos Lord is almost the same price as a Giant.
Yep. But look at the stats.
I know.
Before we get to his stats, actually,
it's a 30 by 30 base.
Yeah.
Not taking up a ton of space.
They used to be on
but,
25, so now they're on 30s.
everything went up a size, yeah.
So I want to talk about Mark of Chaos Undivided and then the 4 Marks of the Gods.
Yep.
Because I don't know what they are, and I think it's probably going to be important to have that in mind. So Marks of Chaos, yeah, you found it.
Oh, yeah.
A model with... so a model cannot have more than 1 Mark of Chaos. A model... if your character joins the unit, you all have to have the same mark.
Yep.
Basic stuff like that. Okay, so Mark of Chaos Undivided. A model with a Mark of Chaos Undivided can reroll failed fear, panic, and terror. Okay.
Corn gives you frenzy.
Ooh. Okay.
For Nurgle, any enemy model that directs its attacks against a model with a Mark of Nurgle during the combat phase must re-roll any hit rolls of 6.
That's heavily toned down. It used to be. You know what it used to be?
Minus one hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you stink.
And they're like weapons go 5, yeah.
Yeah. Mark of Slanesh. Models with the Mark of Slanesh have +1 initiative during the first round of combat. Additionally, if the majority of the models in the unit have the Mark of Slanesh, which they should all have the Mark of Slanesh because of that rule, automatically passes panic tests.
That's actually not bad.
So you will only ever fall back in good order.
No, panic test.
I thought when you fail, I thought it was...
No, panic is when you take heavy casualties.
Oh, okay, right. My bad.
No worries.
But yeah, you never panic.
Probably not with their decent leadership. And
Yeah.
+1 initiative is good.
Mark of Tzeentch. Models with the Mark of Tzeentch have the flaming attacks. Ooh. And magic resistance 1. In addition, if a wizard with the Mark of Tzeentch has joined the unit with the Mark of Tzeentch, that unit's has a unit strength of 10 or more, it may apply a +1 modifier.
For the casting rolls.
Yeah. Should they leave
fall
the
below-
unit, they lose it. So they have their orky.
They're orc in that regard. So if you haven't seen the orc review, orcs inside, it doesn't matter. So
Orcs do the same thing.
So the flaming attacks, in my opinion, is almost a negative. Because there's more things that like have a better saving against flaming
that
attacks.
one time it matters.
It won't ever
fighting
matter.
trolls.
Fighting trolls
or
and
treemen.
treemen. Or Tomb King chariots.
Oh, Tomb King chariots are flammable?
No, but they're dry as dust, so they take extra wounds.
Oh.
On a 4+. Yeah, there's some weird things. Yeah, so the +1 casting is actually pretty decent. So, okay, honestly...
Is it just their chariots? Is the rest
No, like the mummies are also dry as dust. But like the chariots...
So enough of the army is moist.
Gooey is the right thing. So all these Marks of Chaos, I think are actually pretty good. I think people are going to go back and say, oh, the Nurgle doesn't seem... It seems like the worst one. But as few attacks there are in the game, forcing your opponent to reroll any of those 6s actually is not going to be bad.
Are there any things in the game that triggers on 6s to hit?
Not that I'm aware of.
Poison.
Yep.
You shut down.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. It's Nurgly, right? It makes sense. But I actually think it's actually pretty good because their attacks are so few. Every one that you force them to reroll is actually probably not a bad thing. So, okay, now we talk about their stats. 195 points for this guy. He's for Chaos Lord. Weapon skill 7, strength and toughness 5, 4 wounds, initiative 6, 5 attacks, leadership 9. This thing is a black orc. Or a black orc as Chaos Lord.
This is a black orc plus.
No, he has an extra wound.
Initiative is higher too, I think.
No, same.
Oh, that's it. Leadership?
Same.
Okay.
Like your regular Exalted Champion is 125 points. He's strength 5, toughness 4, only 4 attacks, initiative 5. But he's only leadership 8. So you're going to buy the Chaos Lord every time, I think. The leadership is so good, right? You agree?
Yeah, weapon skill is way better than a black... Oh, yeah, way better than a black orc.
What are you talking about?
Nope, look at the wrong stat.
You can buy a mark, and you come with your invuln built in. You have the Chaos Champions, digging them. Demon Princes were a taboo thing in the past for Warriors of Chaos. They were so crazy overpowered. Now they're 215 points, movement 6, weapon skill 7, ballistic skill 5, strength 6, toughness 5, 4 wounds, initiative 7, 5 attacks, leadership 9. Comes with a light armor and a hand weapon.
Would you make him 245 points to make him a wizard?
Yes. If you make him a wizard, he knows either battle magic, demonology, which is so good, and dark magic.
Or sorry, because a lot more to make him a wizard. I was looking at the fly points. 30 points to give him fly. 9.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
30 points to give him fly, 9. 6 points to give him heavy armor. You can get a Mark of Chaos for 10 points, whichever one you want. If you're not a Mark of Corn, you may buy level 1 for 25 points of wizardry, level 2 for 50 points, level 3 for 75 points, and level 4 for 100 points. I will promise you I'm going to make a 400-point Demon Prince, have him fly around the table and table armies.
Toughness 5, 4 wounds. What's his save?
Chaos armor 4, so he can buy heavy armor, so he'll have a 5-up save and a 4-up ward save.
5-up armor save and 4-up ward.
He has ensorcel weapon, so his hand weapon is his AP1 built in. He doesn't even need to buy a magic weapon. He has fear, he has gaze of the gods, he's immune to psychology, lore of chaos, which is a special lore that they can tap into. And he also has regeneration of 5+, so keep in mind that you have a 5-up armor, you fail that, you have a 4-up ward save, you fail that, you have a 5-up regeneration save.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Unbreakable, but, oh, you don't know this. He had that before, but now he is unstable, which means he loses wounds by the amount of combat rank, by the combat resolution he loses by. So if he loses by 3, he loses 3 wounds.
So he better kill a lot.
You can't table entire, like you can't play by yourself. Now he has the...
So, okay, let me get this clear. He can at most kill 5 models in close combat, assuming you don't give him a magical weapon. Or special weapon.
Yes.
So if...
That's a good thing. You don't want this to be a solo army guy.
No.
But hold on, we don't know all the rules yet, so no questions on the rules.
Fair.
He has the warp spawn special rule. I don't even know what that does. No, that's in here.
Oh, is it?
Warp spawn, I'm actually on the page. A model with this special rule cannot make a regeneration save against a wound caused by a magical attack.
Ooh.
In addition, characters that are not warp spawn cannot be joined by units. Okay, so you can't join non-warp spawned. So no regeneration against magical attacks. He's a little less scary. You take demonic gifts up to 50 points and magic items with 100 points. I'm sure there's a combo we can find that makes this guy really good. But now that we've seen a wizard, we need to go ahead and look at the lores of what's it called?
Lore of Chaos.
Lore of Chaos. Thank you. Oh, it was on the page. So we have Wind of Chaos. You can only cast a spell if you have the Mark of Chaos undivided. It's a hex with a range of cast of 7 or 9, a range of 21. If the spell is cast, at a result of 7 or more, the target receives -1 movement characteristic, minimum 1. If it's 9 or more, -2. That's not bad.
That's okay.
Acquiescence for Mark of Slanesh. Until the end of the combat phase, the target enemy becomes subject to Strike's last special rule.
That's pretty darn good.
That's pretty good, yep. Fleshy Abundance for Nurgle. It's an enchanting with a casting value of 7. Remains in play. While the spell's in play, the caster and any unit they have joined gain a +1 modifier to their toughness to a maximum of 7.
That's incredible.
That's really good. And then we have a blue fire of a Tazinch. Magic missile, casting 9, range 18. The target unit suffers D6 strength 4 hits, each with AP2 and flaming attack. That's actually really good.
That's really good.
D6 plus 3 hits at strength 4. Ooh, these are all good.
Tzeentch and Nurgle.
And then for the lore
Fleshy
of
Abundance
Khorne,
and Blue Fire,
no, I'm
easily.
kidding.
Easily good.
I don't know. Reducing your opponent's movement is actually my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah, if they can't charge. So
yeah, but if they're dead or they can't hurt you, I don't care if they charge.
Nah, it's the other way around. So I can do a little bit of damage to your unit, or I can make your unit never do what it needs to do. Charge me. Right? I think the most powerful one is the Wind of Chaos for Chaos Undivided.
Really, eh?
Yeah. Reducing your opponent's movement by 2.
If you get it off on a 9+. Which I guess isn't that hard in this. I'm still thinking of other versions of Warhammer where like casting on a 9+ is tricky, whereas it's not as tricky here.
That means like it reduces people's maximum charge range.
What level would you make a Demon Prince? What level wizard?
Oh, I'm gonna go with level 4, see what happens. Why not?
100 points.
Let's do it.
Whoa, he's gonna be a chunk of points in your army.
Oh wow, a Sorcerer of Chaos is level 3 for 195 points. To make it level 4 is another 30 additional points. It's a weapon skill 5, strength toughness 4, 3 wound wizard with 3 attacks, leadership 8. Battle magic, demonology, and dark magic. Chaos armor 5+. And sorcerer weapon, gaze the gods, lore of chaos, mark of undivided. Buy all the marks.
Heavy armor.
Can't buy mark of Nurgle though. I mean Khorne though.
Yeah, man, I can't get those Khorne spells.
For mounts, we'll get to them when we get to them, but the demonic mount does pop up right now. It gives you +1 wound, and it has 2 strength 5 attacks, that armor bane 1.
So is that just like a scarier horse? What's a demonic mount look like?
It's a scary horse.
Oh,
it has fear, magical attacks, and stomp.
It's not like you're riding on the back of a Spawn.
It could be. Actually, no, it could be.
Because like, look at the base size. It's 40 by 60.
You know what the base size that is? That's actually
or 50 by 75.
Yeah, so we've bigger. So the 40 by 60 is the new Pegasus base size. So it's actually just a little bit wider than the heavy cav. That's all it is. It's heavy cav plus.
Heavy cav plus?
Yeah. All right, Chaos Warriors. When I first got all these books, I was reading this. Chaos Warriors stuck out to me as, maybe a little too powerful. I don't know if I still feel that way after playing a bunch and reading a bunch, but these things are 13 points a model, weapon skill 5, strength and toughness 4, initiative 4, leadership 8. They have hand weapons and heavy armor. They can buy great weapons or halberds. They buy shields for 1 point. They can buy a mark of corn at 2 points per model for the unit, or all the marks at 2 points per model for the unit. They come with mark of undivided. They have ensorcelled weapons built in, so their hand weapons are AP1 and innately, which I think is the best. Like, you never want to buy a halberd, I think.
You're taking 2 blocks of 20 of these guys every game.
No, I actually have built 2 blocks of 15, and I have a block of 20 with additional hand weapons for extra attacks. Extra attacks, I think, might be worth it.
Extra attacks and mark of corn?
Yeah, for Luca. I just repainted them for Crom. I just repainted them. Now 13 points a model, strength, toughness 4, initiative 4, AP, or additional.
They have elf initiative.
No, yep, no, you're right, they do. Now these guys used to have initiative 5 as well.
Okay.
But they got reduced down to 4. But they're only 13 points a model.
Yeah.
I think it's damn cheap. But
for how much armor they have?
Heavy. They come with heavy armor. You can buy shields. They probably have a 4 up armor, but toughness 4, right? But they're
not going anywhere.
I think they're pretty good. I don't think they're as powerful as I initially thought. See how the game goes. I see how the game plays out. I mean, now there's chosen chaos wars. Keep in mind, these are special. These are not your core.
You're only getting one of these.
One of these in your army. They are the same stats except 2 attacks base, and they're 17 points a model, and leadership 9. So you're paying what?
Are you going to buy plate armor for them?
4 points more model for +1 attack, +1 leadership. You can, all the same upgrades, you can buy full plate armor for them for 2 points a model.
Would you?
I think if you already went in at 4 points more, you're going to pay 2 points more. And now you have 19 points a model, but you got to buy that shield, right? No, where's the shield?
Yeah, it's right here. Mayday shields.
Yep.
1 point.
So now you got to buy that shield.
Points.
Yeah, 20 points a model, and you're going to have a walking tank with toughness 4, 2 attacks apiece with a 3 up armor save on the ground. They have these ones have Chaos Armor 6 as well. They come with basically a 6 up invulnerable save.
Ensorcelled weapons, right?
And they all have closed order.
No,
close.
No, they come with undivided, but you can switch that out,
yes.
right?
And they're also stubborn, which is the first test you take.
Make them Nurgle? Just make them unremovable?
Any of them.
Just make them unremovable.
Any of them. Slanesh.
Higher initiative?
And reroll panic, so you make sure they get there.
Yeah, but leadership 9, are they going to panic?
Corn, extra attacks. Any of them. There's no. I actually think you're probably better off with more Chaos Warriors than Chosen Warriors, but we'll try them out. You're probably better. Like, I think the 13-point version of these warriors are damn good. The problem is these Chosen Chaos Warriors make sense at 20 points. They're basically the cost of like some units, some armies cav. But these regular Chaos Warriors are so cheap that's interesting on its own. I have no idea where we're going to go. I strongly suspect we're going to see masked Chaos Warriors, not Chosen Warriors.
Well, what was the old way I heard people talking about it? Whereas if you make it Nurgle, you give it halberds.
Nurgle you give them great weapons because they reduce.
No, Zinch was halberds.
No, Zinch was hand weapon shield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was like there used to be a way to build these. I don't think it's that way anymore. I think they're a little
Nurgle
more
and great weapons. No, I think hand weapons are awesome on their own. I think additional hand weapons are pretty good. I think great weapons are pretty good. I don't think there's... Weirdly enough, halberds feel like a weird weapon for me because they're two-handed, AP1, +1 strength, and I think armor bane's 1. But is it worth 1 point? Because you already have AP on your hand weapon and you lose your shield. Maybe it is actually. It's only strength. It's only 1 point. So all the weapons are viable, but I still think the point cost of the Chaos Warriors is so appealing.
The gods are ready to bless hand weapons. But those halberds... Oh, the Chaos Gods don't want to touch those halberds.
They don't want to bless them. Let's look at Chaos Marauders. They're still on their old 25 by 25 base. They come with hand weapons, the regular infantry.
Are they one of the few units that didn't get a base size change?
Yeah.
Wow.
They are weapon skill 4, leadership 6 humans for 6 points a model. They can have great weapons.
Weapon skill 4.
They've always had that, but yeah. They can have great... you have to be a warrior to live in the frozen wastes of Norska.
Yeah. Shield wall.
Yeah. They have great weapons they can get great weapons for 2 points or flails for 1. Flails are amazing. Amazing weapons.
Yeah.
They're +2 strength in the first round of combat, and otherwise they're AP2. The AP2, right now, rules as written, does not disappear after the first round of combat. So for 7 points a model, you have 1 strength 3 AP2 attack. Forget the first round of combat bonus strength. Flails are so freaking good.
Would you rather have them as closed order, or would you switch them to open order?
Can I get finished explaining the unit before we talk about the options?
No. Everything else is generic.
They can take light armor or shields, and they can buy the mark. No, those are important.
They can buy the marks that other people can buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
They could also take a chieftain or battle standard or a musician, Steve.
All right, let me explain to you. So, we have the book in front of us, so we can see all this, so we can skim our eyes and notice all that, and then we can talk about the options and stuff, but they don't yet. So I want to let them know. Hold on.
All the times we didn't talk about full command? Probably doesn't.
I just want to let them know about the basics here, so that when we start talking about, oh, you can do this and that, they have kind of a frame mindset. It's kind of what the purpose of this video that we're doing. Maybe me. Oh my god, he's into the thing. What were we talking about? I think you can make them skirmishers, Ben.
Would you rather take skirmishers or open order?
Oh, that's a good question.
Imagine that!
Okay, so
Pick
0 to 1 unit in your army may replace his closed order with skirmishers for free, or replace his closed order with open order for free. They have
free, Steve.
They have warband. Open order. Yeah. Open order. Hear me out. It's weird, right? Because you think I should say skirmish, right? Because that's really good. I've been liking skirmish a lot.
You have been.
But
charging in any direction, right?
Open order, yes. But open order, I know I'm with you. No, it's a good option. Open order with warband, so they get up to 2 rank bonuses.
Okay.
They have the free pivot, so they're very mobile. I actually think
do I need the free pivot if I can charge 360?
Are you gonna be playing these? Yes. Yeah, totally.
I would like to.
So I bet you anything. We're both gonna try. Even Luca plays these. We're all gonna play these. We're all gonna try a bunch of stuff. I bet you anything. Again, check in 6 months. I bet you anything we're gonna be using open order more than skirmish. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But that's my prediction.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking more about like what the whole army.
We're gonna try from treachery where we all have a chaos army.
I don't have enough models.
Okay.
But shrimp. But I'm more thinking about like the game really does play Warhammer, and it's a bunch of units fighting together, like moving up and stuff. They have other really powerful fighting units that are dirt cheap to protect. You don't need the skirmisher, I'm thinking. You following?
Yeah, but I want to try it anyways.
I want to throat chop you. I don't know why.
Well, it's 0 to 1 in your army anyway. So you're with how cheap Chaos Marauders are, you're probably going to take one of each. Why not take one of each?
We can't. Only one unit can do it. It's the same bull point. One unit army can one of these things. One unit army can be, yeah. This unit, I want to make Slanesh. For the reroll panic.
Yes.
But they also have shield wall, so it makes me not want to take my flail and buy light armor and shield. Either way, let's move on.
Yep.
They're dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap in an army in a game that wants dirt cheap, right?
Yep.
Forsaken are heavy infantry, 30 by 30 base. They're slightly mutated Chaos Warriors.
Yeah.
They have Chaos Armor 5+, Ensorcelled Weapon, Furious Charge, Genius Psychology, Impetuous, Loner, Open Order, Rampant Mutation, Random Attacks, because their attacks are D3, otherwise they're the same stats as a Chaos Warrior, and they're stubborn.
So they can be forsaken by one of the 4 Chaos Gods. If they're forsaken by Khorne, they have hatred against everything.
Cool.
If they're forsaken by Nurgle, they have fear.
Oh, hold on. The Terra unit must take one of the following.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Forsaken of Slanesh have Swift Stride.
There's the one.
And forsaken by Tzeentch, Magic Resistance 3.
Swift Stride.
Swift Stride every time?
Stride. Every time. No doubt in my mind.
Khorne isn't doing it for you, eh?
No, Hatred's interesting. Hatred's interesting. Swift Stride's too powerful. Too good.
Swift Stride is you take... you roll an extra dice.
You roll an extra die charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly right? Hatred's good.
Hatred's really good. I want Hatred, and I also want Swift Stride.
Okay, so the Rampant Mutation is what you roll when it's used in combat. Roll a die on the table. D6. So on a 1 or 2, it's Venomous Fangs.
So poison attacks.
Okay. On a 3 to 4?
Razor Talons.
Get AP2.
AP2. And 5 and 6 is Decapitating Claws.
Cool ability.
Killing Blow.
The problem here is they're 19 points a model.
So they're about the same points as Chosen. Are they as resilient as Chosen?
No.
They have a worse weapon skill than Chosen.
What's their armor? They have heavy armor. Can't have shields.
Can't have shields.
So you have 5 of save and a 5 of invuln.
Do they have chaos armor? They have 5 plus chaos armor?
They're too expensive.
So the chaos armor is better.
Doesn't make me want to buy any Forsaken models.
Open order, rampant mutation. Yeah.
Chaos Ogres!
Augries?
33 points, movement 6, weapon skill 2, strength toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 2, 3 attacks, leadership 7 at 33 points a model. They're on 40 by 40 bases. Still, 3 to 15 in a unit. They can buy additional, they come with heavy armor. They can buy additional hand weapons for 3 points or great weapons for 4 points. They have impact attacks on their, they have armor piercing attacks on their impact attacks because they are impact hits 1. Mark of Chaos Undivided. They have the Ogre Charge, which gives them the AP.
Yep.
And they have Armor Bane 1.
Well, the AP is equal
here.
to their rank bonus.
Which is not going to, they're too expensive for a lot.
Okay.
Do I like these guys?
Probably not worth it.
3 wounds apiece, though.
Toughness 4, though. They're as tough as a Chaos Warrior.
Great weapons for 4 points.
Cool. I can put those great weapons on Chaos Warriors. Anything these can do, Chaos Warriors can do cheaper with more attacks.
If they're open order, they're closed order. If they're open order, I can see it. So remember, open order allows you to, something about dangerous terrain, that's not a big deal, but at the end of your movement, as long as you do march, you can do a free pivot.
Yeah.
Up to 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Chaos Trolls are trolls. So strength 5, toughness 4, 3 wounds, initiative 2, 3 attacks, leadership 4, but they're 41 points a model, the same size base as the ogres. They have the Troll Vomit special rule, Callous High, which counts as light armor. They can have great weapons or additional hand weapons. They have regeneration 5+, but they're flammable. They have Armor Bane 1, and they're stupid. And then they have a special attack that's kind of like Stomp, but not. It's one more attack at Strength 3, AP 2 at Initiative 1, but you have to roll to hit.
These are identical to the regular trolls.
Of the ogres? I mean, Orcs and Goblins?
Yeah.
I don't know what
they're the exact same points.
I don't know what they do for the army that the army doesn't do already.
Yeah. No, I don't see it.
Yeah.
40 by 41.
Chaos Spawn is 50 points, random move 2d6, strength 4, toughness 5, 3 wounds, 3 initiative, d6. Did you say I was being mean to you? I just processed that.
Thanks for showing up, Steve.
Now I gotta edit this video.
Oh yeah.
We both know
no, this one needs a little bit of editing.
This is why I wanted to throw.
So if you ever see at a point in this video where it gets a little choppy, you know exactly why. Of course, Steve's probably gonna edit this out, so you're not gonna see it anyway.
I'm not editing anything. I'm so focused on. Wow, something said not good. Get out of here.
Ben's talking about Wood Elves again. I have to edit it out.
I don't think I was being. No, I probably wasn't being mean enough. Get back to the chaos spawn. Movement 2d6, strength 4.
They can take a spawn of one of the gods.
No, they can't. They are a spawn of one of the gods.
They can take spawn of one of the gods. It costs points.
They are a spawn.
Some are more than others. There can't be a spawn undivided.
The entire unit may be one of the following. It can be undivided.
Oh, okay.
Corn Nurgle Slash for like 3, 2, 3, or 1 points. Armor Bane 2, Fear, Immune Psychology, Open Order, Random Attacks, Random Movement, Stomp Attacks 1, and Unbreakable. Unbreakable's pretty good. It's only 50 points. Random Move 2d6, Strength 4, Toughness 5, 3 wounds, Initiative 3, d6 attacks, and Leadership 10 because it's Unbreakable. If you're Corn, you're Killing Blow. If you're Nurgle...
So 3 points gives you Killing Blow.
Yep.
2 points gives you Poison.
Yep.
3 points gives you First Strike.
Yep.
And 1 point gives you Flaming and Magical Attacks.
I take the Slanesh one again.
The First Strike?
Yeah, strikes first.
Yep. Now, for 50 points, I probably wouldn't take them.
No, I would. It's 50 points of a really good distraction because most things in the game will win on 6s because it's toughness 5. And it's unbreakable. Because it could hold up a unit of infantry indefinitely without support. It's unbreakable. It will never flee away. They have to roll 6s to wound it. And if your strikes
what about spears?
What's that?
What about spears?
Doesn't matter.
It's monstrous infantry, right? Don't spears get bonuses against it?
Nope, that's swap. With strikes first and d6 attacks, they're gonna have very few amount of attacks fishing for 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good choice. Again, no experience with this army. I could be wrong. Find out in 6 months when we talk about this again. We honestly should redo these books after a bunch of games.
Yeah, but that would be much quicker video of us going like, hey, we like this, we didn't like this.
Yeah, it'd be more of a recap, things that we thought differently. Chaos Knights are 27 points a model. Remember, they are core.
Big old heavy calf.
30 by 60 base. Heavy armor, shields.
Swiss stride.
Well,
they're
nice. Do they have barded weapons? Where's their horse? Yeah, and barding. So 5, 4. They have 3 up armor, toughness 4. Chaos warriors on horses, right?
Yep.
Can buy the marks and all that kind of stuff. They have ensorcelled weapons and first charge and Swiss stride. 27 points. This is a very solid unit.
Yeah,
it's only 27 points.
This does what it does.
It can buy lance for 2 points. Now, chosen Chaos Knights.
Would you take the lance?
Yes, because that's how mine are modeled. But no, I think the ensorcelled weapon is probably better. So do you want strength plus 2, AP 2 in the first round of combat, or do you want AP 1 all the time? Because this game is more grindy than it's ever been.
No, they can take lances. It doesn't replace hand weapons.
You're right. You switch your hand weapon after you charge. So yes, lances every time.
Yeah. For 2 points.
You're right.
29 points per model plus full command.
This squad's good for 27 points. 29 points for lances. This squad's good. All right, chosen Chaos Knights are 30. I'll be able to throat chop you. Chaos brings up the violence in Steve. What's going on?
It's a Mark Corn.
Did you say I was being mean?
You're so broken.
I'm tired. I've been doing book
it's been a long day.
For 3 days.
And this is only the second one I'm here for. So if you
That's true.
My shirt has changed from the last review that you watched. It's a different day.
You have at this point recorded about 4 or 5 hours of footage. I'm on hour 14.
No, we did 4 hours just the other night.
Yeah.
So this is going on to hour 6 right now.
Okay. I'm twice that. But I get to play during the day. You have to work during the day.
No, I work during the night.
Fair. You sleep during the day.
Yeah, I sleep during the day.
Okay, so chosen Chaos Knights are 36 points a model plus 2 more points for Lancers, so 38 points a model.
Mark them?
Maybe. But I said 38 points a model. They're actually going to be 41 points a model because you're going to buy them full plate armor for 3 points. Now you have 2 up armor, 2 attacks apiece. They're going to get work done. You get Chaos Armor 6 up, so 6 up ward save. They have counter charge. Ensorcelled weapons, first charge. First charge disrupts the enemy.
Yep.
Counter charge means you can charge when certain things charge you. When
charge other units you're close to, right?
No. Far from. So if you get charged by cavalry, chariots, and monsters, if they're outside their movement range, you can charge as well on their turn.
So you guys charge into each other.
Yes. There's no counter charge. Yeah. So no counter charge on the Chaos Knight. Interesting.
Chosen does have counter charge.
Yeah, Chosen do. They're a lot more, and I think it's worth it.
And they're stubborn.
Now another one. Oh, sorry, you got more?
The Chaos Knights are not stubborn.
Yeah, no, you get a lot for the Chosen Chaos Knights. Remember, they're not core.
Yeah, so you get one of these.
Yes, and you only get one of them, which is a good thing.
It's unit size 4+, so you make the unit as big as you want then if you're only getting one.
Marauder Horsemen are 12 points a model. They are marauders on horses that move 8, obviously, right? They can take cavalry spears or throwing spears. Throwing spears are like throwing spears just gives you fight in 2 ranks on the charge.
Or flails. Horses with flails.
Now, the entire unit may take throwing axes or javelins at 1 point each. So I don't think I'm going to take spears at all. I think it's going to be flails.
What do throwing axes do? I feel like this is the first time I've seen throwing axes.
They're real short range. I think javelins are pretty good. In fact, you know what? It's actually a pretty good time to refresh on those.
Yeah. Everything else is pretty standard. They have fire and flee. Open order and skirmisher.
Yes, sir. They can be open order or skirmisher. This is a fantastic unit, I think. Weapons of war.
Weapons. Whacking with weapons. Wow.
Why am I looking at the book? Oh, wait, weapons of war. Ooh, I am tired.
Yep. Did I say you were mean to me?
Are you being mean to me? No, I was being mean to you. Okay, throwing axes are strength 9.
Range 9.
Strength user +1. Quick shot. So no penalty for moving and throwing.
So strength 4.
Strength 4. Now, what are javelins, though? Okay. What's move and shoot? So javelins are range 12 at strength user.
No penalty for moving.
No penalty for moving and move and shoot.
And what's strength 3?
Yeah, but what's move and shoot? But it's longer range.
Move and shoot. I figured it'd be no penalty for moving and shooting.
No, that's what Quick Shot does.
Oh.
But that's a pretty good thing, right?
Can you march and shoot, maybe?
Move or shoot. It says move and shoot.
M.
Are you singing the alphabet in your head as well?
M.
LMNO. There we go. Monster Slayer.
Move it.
This model, a model with special rule cannot be used in the a model with this special rule cannot be used in the shooting phase if the model equipped with it moved for any that's move or shoot.
Oh,
that's move or shoot.
not move and shoot. Oh, move and shoot.
Oh, jeez. A weapon with a special rule can be used in the shooting phase even if the model equipped with it marched.
These guys are quick. So I'd say axes. Since they can march and shoot, I'd say axes.
No. Javelin has move and shoot.
Oh.
So, okay. Skirmish with javelins.
And then go away.
Yeah.
Go up and then go away.
Every way you want to equip these guys, you're good.
Yeah.
Buy shields for 1 point, javelins for 1 point, throwing axe for 1 point, flails for 1 point. This is a squad.
It's gonna be under 20 points.
I have
for arguably the best skirmishers in the game.
There might be another contender, but they're gonna be in the
Lothar and Seaguard don't count.
No, they're not skirmishers.
they're effectively skirmishers.
This is a damn good skirmisher. This is a damn good skirmisher. Either way, I have 40 of them.
How are they equipped?
2 units of 10 with flails, 2 units of 10 with javelins.
You can have the javelins and the flails.
Or spears. Yeah.
You can have the javelins and the
flails. But you can have flails and throwing axes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're using a lot of those. Chaos Warhounds are 6 points per model.
60 points per model.
You can buy Armor Hide 1 for 1 point. You have Poison Tax for 1 point. You have Vanguard for 5 points for the unit. And you can buy a Handler to give them better leadership for 15 points. I wouldn't buy the Handler.
No. I wouldn't buy any of it.
They have Open Order, Swift Stride, we move through cover, and Loner. So, like, 6 points a model. 10 of them are 60 points. Movement 7, just go run and get away things, or just go charge a monster and try to get some poison wounds on them. 60 points. I'd use them.
Yeah.
Mostly because I have them too.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You can buy a handler to run with them.
Chariots are 110 points.
They're good though. They have 3 up armor. They're a heavy chariot. 4 wounds, strength toughness 5. Heavy chariot means you get AP on your impact attacks, which are D6 plus 1. They have 2 riders that are strength 4, but they have halberds, so strength 5, AP 1, and then a couple of horses. They have ensorcelled weapons, even though they have halberds, so you don't care about that rule. They have
hand weapons and halberds.
Yeah, but if you have both and no shields, the hand weapon is useless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They have first charge, means the first time they charge you, you're disordered. It's so good. 110 points for a very toughest 5 chariot. Like most things.
Would you take it as a character mount?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I got one on the go ready for a wizard. Nice. Because it adds, you use the toughness of the chariot and the save of the chariot, and then you add the wounds to yours. So a level 4, I'm going to put my wizard on a chariot, so I'll have 7 wounds. You'll have the save of 3 up, chaos armor of 5 up. Yeah, I'm putting my wizard on a chariot.
Yep.
Mostly because the Chaos War Shrine isn't in this game at all. So I'm using my Chaos War Shrine.
So would you use the Chaos Chariot or the Gorby's Chariot?
Now the Gorby's Chariot is 135 points, similar in stats, except for the Gorby's gives you 3 strength 5 attacks.
And killing blow.
The 3 attacks have killing blow, but it's also slower. It's 6-inch move. Otherwise,
cool. It hits like a truck.
It's only 3 attacks. I'll use it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad. It's only 1 less move. Yeah, no, it's not bad.
After that, we have Manticore.
Yeah. Gives you plus 4 wounds, no toughness bonus. It's not that big of a monster.
You're already tough.
Yeah. 120 points for the add-on. You can buy a Venomous Tail for 15 points. It flies 9. It has Stomp Attacks D3. Swift Stride, Terror, and Willful Beast. Willful Beast is during the start of turn subphase, the model must make a leadership test using its own unmodified leadership. If the test is passed, the rider is able to keep control of their mount. However, if the test has failed, the rider has lost control of the mount and becomes subject to Frenzy until the start of their next subphase. That's not terrible.
But the rider does not get the +1 modifier to its attack.
Only the mount gets the Frenzy, not the rider. Yeah.
The Venomous Tail has a strikes first and poison.
I don't want to pay 15 points for 1 attack. You don't gain the attack? Wait. Yeah, if you don't gain the attack, it gives you 1 attack.
It takes away one of your attacks.
To do that, yeah. Otherwise, the attacks
are 4. It doesn't have any AP.
Yeah, otherwise the attacks are 4 strength 5 AP 2 attacks. I think it's a good upgrade.
Good character mount?
Good character mount. Terror. Yeah. I mean, it's Fly 9 with Terror.
Chaos Dragon. Plus 285.
But plus 6 wounds, 6 strength 7 attacks that are AP 2, Strength 4 AP1 breath attack. Oh wait, there's 2 breath attacks. There's also the Strength 2 AP nothing breath attack.
Does it get impetuous?
No, probably not. Armor, but the Strength 2 breath attack is no armor saves allowed.
So it's soporific breath.
Yeah, flies 10, stomp attacks D6. That behemoth those AP on it, obviously. And has full plate armor. It's a typical dragon, but it has 2 heads, right? So
it gets 2
breaths. Yeah.
2 breaths.
The Chimera is a monster that is not taken as a mount. This I love to death because we don't see many in this edition. So it's a monster creature. Well, that flies, I mean. It's a monstrous creature. So it's not a behemoth, so no AP on it stomps. Has heavy armor, effectively. You can buy Flame Breath 4, which is Strength 4 AP nothing breath weapon. May have a Fiend Tail, which is D3 additional Strength 6 AP1 attacks. I'd buy that every time. That costs 10 points for that upgrade.
And that's an additional D3 attacks.
That was additional.
Yeah, that one doesn't take away.
You can buy Regeneration for it for 15 points.
Yep.
And you can buy Poison attacks for it for 10 points. Otherwise, it's a Strength 6, Toughness 5, 4 wound monster with 6 attacks, Leadership 5 for 180 points. But it's only Leadership 5.
That's not bad.
Oh, wait. It only has Stomp attacks 1. So this thing can't fight on its own. It's really expensive to fight on its own. If it loses combat, it's going to run away. The leadership's only 5. But it's a good...
but if it flank charges something,
yes. If this thing had leadership 8,
it's a good supporting
it'd be
creature.
overpowered.
It's a great supporting creature.
Yeah, if it was leadership 8, it'd be overpowered, in my opinion.
I would take the additional D3 attacks every time, and the regeneration every time.
Oh yeah.
So regeneration makes it
honestly,
195.
Because it flies. Where is it? Because it's fly 10, I'd probably buy the breath weapon and have him keep. I use it more as a flying monster to keep breathing fire on things until it's ready to charge in and support.
Do you know
something.
why you're happy doing that?
Why?
Because it's not impetuous.
Yeah, that adds up. I did the math.
Yeah.
The
1 + 1 equals window.
Equals no impetuous.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. If anything, this thing should have been, but whatever.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
There's no pistol there with impetuous.
Yeah, but it doesn't have that impetuous person riding it.
All right, the Hell Cannon.
The Hell Cannon.
215 points for toughness 6, 5 wound cannon. It's got dwarf crew, so it's leadership 9 effectively. It has armor bane 1, cage fury, ensorcelled weapons, immune to psychology, empathic D3 because this Hell Cannon is also a monster. It's a behemoth. Large target. Regeneration 6+, terror, unbreakable, and warp spawn.
Chimera is not behemoth.
Yeah, I said that. So no AP on it. That is one stop. So it fires like a stone thrower that is strength 10, AP 5 in the center hole, strength 5, AP 2. It's actually better than a trebuchet.
Yep.
But it only does D3 wounds, not D3 +1.
It's got an interesting misfire table.
Wait a second. Any unit that suffers any wounds from the cannon, the blast part, takes a panic test. Go ahead and the misfire.
Okay, so free at last. It breaks free, hits everything within 3d6 with strength 5 AP1 hits, and after that's done, it's removed from play. 2 to 4, you got Chomp. The Hell Cannon handlers are sucked towards the furnace of his ravenous demon. Remove the Hell Cannon's dwarf handlers.
Oh, just remove the handlers?
It just eats all of the crew. It doesn't eat some of the crew. It eats all of the crew.
Okay, so it eats all the crew, which means it runs around as a monster with leadership 4, though.
Yeah. And then blood. It breaks the chains immediately, moving 3d6 inches as if it were subject to a random movement. Special rule in the compulsory movement stop phase. It just runs around.
Cool. It's 215 points. I'd probably take it. It does double duty.
What was the range on it again? 12 to 60?
12 to 60.
Yeah. Cool. It can reach the table. From where it's going to be standing, it's going to hit whatever it wants to hit.
And you can't send your war machine killers after it.
Can it?
Because it has 5 strength 5
Can
attacks.
it fire out of line of sight?
Yeah. Like a stone thrower.
Okay.
It just scatters harder or easier. All right, so Gifts of Chaos. These are bonuses you can buy, actual gifts from the Gods of Chaos. We'll go through a few. For 40 points, you can have an extra arm. Gives you +1 attack. That's probably worth 40 points.
Yeah.
Especially for Demon Prince.
Yeah.
35 points, you can get enemy.
Yeah, -1 hit.
Where were you seeing that?
The Diabolic Splendor, 35 points.
That's not what I said. I said Enchanting Aura.
Oh, you said 35 points. I thought you said
oh, fair.
Splendor.
Enemy models that do not have the strikes first special become super strikes last. What? Oh, Enchanting Aura, you can't use strikes first. If you don't have strikes first, you get strikes last instead. That's also really good.
That's pretty good.
Aura of Pain. Once per game, this character's combat is... Oh, you do D6 strength 3 hits with no armor regeneration permitted. Once per game. Nah. For every acid ichor, for every wound you take in combat, you do a strength 4 AP2 hit back to them. That's pretty good. You can buy poison attacks. All your attacks are 15 points. But the most expensive one is called Dark Majesty. Unless the character is fleeing, any enemy unit that is required to make a fear or terror test while within the character's command range does so with additional -1 leadership. That's actually really good, considering that your command range is 12 if it's your general. Or more if you're... No, just 12 if you're general. Or Demon Flesh, you cannot be wounded on a roll of 2 regardless of the strength of the attack. I guess cannons aren't that scary anymore. They are, but...
There's not enough of them.
Not enough of them. Yeah, okay. Any magic items we need to talk about?
The Demon Sword seems cool. Don't roll any ones.
It is strength.
The Filth Mace, I think, is the most interesting one that I've seen.
You
here.
can't just say Demon Sword's cool, but don't roll any ones. They can't see the page. The Demon Sword is 75 points. It's strength plus D3. It's AP2. Extra attacks D3. Magical attacks and strikes first. For every roll of natural 1 when making a roll to hit with this weapon, results in a hit, which must be resolved against the unit the wielder has joined rather than the enemy. If the wielder has not joined a unit, he must... This hit must resolve against the wielder. Oh my god. So if you roll a 1, you hit your unit or yourself.
It's Card the Betrayer.
I think it's worth it. Hold on. Is there a way of getting hatred?
Corn.
That's frenzy. Yeah, no, I still think this. I still think you put this.
Oh, sorry. Chaos Chosen have hatred against everything. If you give them the mark of corn, right?
No, that was the Forsaken.
Oh, it's the Forsaken.
And he can't join them. He's not worked on.
He's not Forsaken.
I think the Demon Sword's not bad. I'll leave a little randomness. The Chaos Rune Sword is 45 points plus 1 strength AP1. So basically strength 6 AP1 on a big boss man. But gives him plus 1 weapon skill and initiative, making a weapon skill 8, initiative 8. No, weapon skill 8, initiative 7.
I like the Filth Mace. It's strength plus 1, AP1, magical attacks. An enemy model that suffers 1 or more unsafe wounds from the Filth Mace must immediately make a toughness test. If the test is failed, the wounded model suffers a -1 on... so I guess it's good against things with high toughness, but the high toughness stuff isn't going to fail a toughness test.
Right. So you lower their toughness every time they fail a test.
But... I don't know, I guess medium toughness stuff, I guess it's not bad.
Spell Thieving Sword. You can make wizards lose spells for every wound they take. Armor of the Damned, it's 70 points. Counts as a suit of full plate armor. In addition, during combat, enemy models must reroll successful hits against the bearer. That's pretty good. It's expensive as heck, though. Banner of the Gods for 75 points. The unit ignores all negative effects to its leadership. That's really good.
Yeah. Well, how many...
Oh my god! Best item in the game.
What? The Doom Totem? 65 points. All enemy units that can draw a line of sight to this model carrying the Doom Totem, so -1. Oh, yeah. Leadership is important this edition.
Hold on. I gotta figure out. I gotta get Jeremy to convert
those goblins are running away.
No. Here's what's important. It's very easy to mitigate because you need line of sight. But if you can take, who can be a single exalted champion or aspiring champion? You take an exalted champion, 125 points. You make him the BSB, and then he has to get up something large.
You said an aspiring champion can take it too, though, right?
Yeah, but I want it on a bigger. I want to put it on the bigger guy.
Okay.
And then what mounts can he take? Mounts are page. Maybe mount to page 59.
Mm.
So can you get on a Manticore? So a Manticore.
Yep. LKS Lords only.
Can you get on anything large? Okay, they thought of it. Okay, all right, fair.
Demonic Mount doesn't cause fear?
No, I'm looking to get on a large target.
Oh.
So if you're a large target, everything can see you.
Oh.
Yeah, then that banner. Did we even see what the banner does? You draw Doom Totem, 65 points. If you can see the banner, you're -1 leadership. That is amazingly powerful in this edition. So how do we get him on a large target?
I'd just keep him in the middle of the battlefield. Like, most games of fantasy are quite open anyways.
The problem is when you're in combat, anything in combat won't be able to see him unless they're in combat with him. Because you
Really?
can't see past the models you're in combat with to see the banner. But if it was a large target, you can.
So put it on a sorcerer can't carry it.
No.
I was gonna say put it on somebody who's not going to be in combat, a support character. But
You know what? To be fair, to be absolutely fair, is definitely better for the game that you can't do this.
yeah.
That's too powerful.
Well, like the aspiring champion that could carry it and be somewhere where everybody can see him, and he's going to be with a unit that doesn't necessarily want to be in combat.
The skull of Catan is 60 points plus 1 of your casting attempts. The helm of I'm going through items that we've seen before.
Yeah.
The helm of many eyes. They get first strike, but you also get stupidity.
Yeah.
So it's only 20 points.
Well, if it's on something
And-
high enough leadership, the stupidity doesn't matter so much, right?
True. Spell familiar, 15 points. You get +1 spell for your wizard. It's common, so you can have multiple of these in your army.
Right.
Oh, favor of the gods. You can have a favor of the gods for 5 points. They're single use only, but they're common, so you can have you can buy multiples in your army.
Yep.
You have to reroll a single d6 or one on the Gaze of God table. You save it for when you roll
That one.
Dan by Chaos.
Yeah.
So buy some favor of the gods. So I'll probably play my Chaos Lord on a.
And that is an asterisk, so you can get multiples, right?
That's what it means. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want you don't even need magic items. Honestly, you don't even need magic items for Chaos Lord. He has so much stats already.
Yep.
What do you,
so many things.
What are you thinking about Chaos?
I like him. I want to play him. I want to bibbity bop some people with the Chimera.
Yeah, fair. Chaos looks a lot of fun. Really powerful. Low model count, except for you go Marauder.
Demon Prince or Chaos Lord?
I'm gonna go Demon Prince, and I'm gonna go both. No, and Sorcerer, all of them.
That's a lot of points and characters.
I bet you I'm gonna be spending more points on characters than Chaos than most of my other members I play.
Really, eh?
I want a Chaos Lord, he's a beat stick. I want a Demon Prince, he's a beat stick. I want a Chaos Lord, something like that.
They're all beat sticks.
Why are you being mean to me?
Because I love you. We're gonna edit that part out, right?
Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. There are plenty more just like it ready for you to watch right now. All the names you see flying by right now are the Rock Jocks and Peak supporters, our channel members that do help support the channel a little bit more than the average member. Think about joining the channel. It does help us keep making these videos.